Hello, Goal Crushers. Welcome back to Crushing Goals with Karen. How is everyone doing today? I can breathe a little bit. I am getting this video out to you. The first video I did, the file was corrupted, so I had to re-record. But I am so happy to do so. All right. So if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it. You will help me reach my goal of reaching 500 subscribers by the end of summer. When you subscribe, that lets me know that you enjoy this content and that you are now officially a part of the Goal Crushing community here on YouTube. Now that we've got some of the administrative stuff out the way, let's go ahead and get down to the reason why I wanted to do this video today. June is PTSD Awareness Month. It's a month of where a lot of individuals are ashamed of their PTSD diagnosis. And as an individual, that would be me. I suffer with PTSD. I was diagnosed after I came back from my tour over in Iraq. And people who knew me knew something was wrong, knew something was different about me. They couldn't quite put their finger on it. To be honest with you, I didn't really want to put my finger on it either. I just thought I was fine. I was just readjusting, recoping after being away for almost 2 years. That wasn't it. It was from the love of my mom who encouraged me to get the help. At one point, I was getting the help because of her, until one day she sat me down and she said, Karen, I need you to do this for you because you are not yourself. I was going through the motions and she knew it. And who knows you better than your mom? So that's what I did. I started to take my diagnosis seriously in 2006. I went through all of I don't want to go to therapy. I don't want to be taking this medication. I don't want to be doing this. People are going to see me differently. All of that stuff, right? And I'm just here to tell you that let all that go. Let all that go because PTSD does not stop you from being your best self. PTSD does not stop you from being successful. PTSD does not stop you from being productive. PTSD does not stop anything. The only thing that stops you is you. And today, I hope that I am able to share, encourage, and inspire you to take some action behind your diagnosis and how you can be your authentic self with this diagnosis, because I know it is not easy. Now, with that, I want to encourage you is for you to have that therapist, that licensed professional that can help you, because I know I can help you, but I'm not a licensed professional, and there is a difference between coaching and therapy. But if you are ready to move the needle forward, I am definitely willing and able and want to work with you because I love coaching. That's one of the things that I love to do. So let's go ahead and get into the 4 things that you can do to be your authentic self with this diagnosis. Number 1, first thing you want to do is accept your diagnosis. When you accept your diagnosis, that means that you are ready. You are truly ready to take on the world with this diagnosis, right? Because the world doesn't stop. And when you accept this diagnosis, you are freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from self-judgment, self-doubt, self-hate, self-neglect. And that's when life really and truly begins, because if you don't accept your diagnosis, you will not be able to change and move the needle forward. Number 2, honoring your diagnosis. Identify and work on your specific triggers. Set boundaries with people who love you. Because when you honor your diagnosis, you're honoring your self-awareness, you're honoring your self-love. And that is so key. And when you're able to identify your triggers and you're able to discuss and set boundaries, what you're doing is you are now beginning to develop your support system. And when you develop your support system, you're able to communicate your needs, your triggers, what you need, what you don't need, what boundaries you need to set. And in essence, what all of those things does for you is it gives you a sense of empowerment. You're taking back your power to be the best version of yourself with this diagnosis. Number 3, you want to embrace growth and resilience. And what that means is that when you're able to honor your diagnosis, you are now able to shift your mindset. You're able to articulate, communicate, and be more aware of your feelings. You want to explore new things now that you have that diagnosis. I know for me, I felt confined. I started to want to go out more, but also feel safe. And one of the things that I enjoyed was going roller skating with my oldest brother. And that was our fun time together. And that's when I was able to laugh, and I really enjoyed getting back skating again. Oh my God, it was like so refreshing and so rejuvenating for me. So I picked up the new skill of coloring and enjoying coloring, and that helped me to express myself in a way that I didn't know how to, because most people would think that coloring is just for kids, but coloring is for adults. And I actually have a video on my channel talking about how coloring is therapeutic for me. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check that video out. When you embrace growth and resilience, you are taking control of your life. You're bringing all of this together. You're changing your life. You're changing the trajectory of your life with this diagnosis. And if you're able to look at this diagnosis as a new change, as a change within you, you can be true to who you are without any second doubt, without any judgment, without any hold on you. And number 4, and I'm going to sum it up right here, it is up to you to do all of the 3 things that I mentioned above. When you do those things, what you're doing is you're telling PTSD, you don't have a hold on me. You do not have a hold on me. You are relinquishing those PTSD shackles, and you're saying, I am walking in my truth now. And that's what will do for you when you are able to accept, honor, embrace growth and resilience with this diagnosis. You are walking in to your authentic self with this diagnosis, okay? I want you to know that. I want you to feel that. I want you to believe that, because I'm telling you, you're looking right now, you're looking and you're listening to someone who has experienced it, who has experienced all of that. It took me some time to get there. Even with my diagnosis being over 10 years, I still go to therapy. I still take medication. I am still living my best life. I am loving my life. And I am not living in any type of shame, guilt, or remorse. And if you are not able to live authentically with this diagnosis, I want to encourage you to go and get the help that you need, because you deserve to live the life that you want to live. Don't let this diagnosis take control of you and take a hold of you, because if you do, there's going to be so many people that's going to miss you, that's going to need you, that's going to grieve you. Even though you're here, they're not going to have the mom, the dad, the sister, the aunt, the cousin, the person that they need. I do have a playlist on my YouTube channel that talks very in depth about PTSD, what PTSD is, what are some of the common effects of PTSD, some symptoms of PTSD. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check it out. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if this video was helpful. Let me know if you want me to expand on anything that I discussed. So many times we suffer in silence with this diagnosis, where we don't want anyone to know. Well, I'm here to tell you, we are not meant to do life alone. If you need someone to talk to, if you want to talk to see if we are a good fit for you to continue to move forward and move that needle forward in your life, I have my website linked below, and you can book a one-on-one 20-minute discovery call with me, and we'll take it from there. And if you don't know, I also have Instagram, and a Facebook page. You can follow my business page and on Instagram at K Goals with Karen. So Goal Crushers, again, I take PTSD very seriously because I am living with it and I'm not ashamed. I get emotional because I know there are so many people out there that live with this diagnosis by themselves, don't want people to know because they feel ashamed, they feel alone, they feel misunderstood. I'm here to tell you, I understand. I am someone who lives with it every single day because you can live a successful, happy, fulfilled life with this diagnosis. It does not have to be your sentence. If anything, you put a comma and you keep on writing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you, Goal Crushers.